Hey guys, today I'm gonna be showing some UBZ gameplay on Black Ops Cold War. Now, I tried to find my let's just say usual match, but I had some recordings I wanted to show you because the skill-based matchmaking was it was hard, but I accidentally deleted them. This is an average match I have. I do have one really bad match of skill-based matchmaking where, no joke, no lie, we ended up winning by 1 point. But this is an average match I get every 2 hours now. I just really want to complain about this game. Better than Modern Warfare, but not by much. The map design in this game is fine. It's not Modern Warfare, but it's undoubtedly Sledgehammer. And you can see that, especially on Moscow, the map I'm playing in the gameplay. It's not a Treyarch map. I mean, look at this section. That corner over there, you can camp in it. You can camp by the bin next to the statue. You can, that one middle hard point, you can basically camp anywhere in there. And my problem isn't really the maps, but the skill-based matchmaking, because Jesus Christ, I'd rather be versing pros than be versing my identical self, but that sits in a corner. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, I don't want to fight people that are exactly me, but just decide, hey, I'm gonna camp, because that's just not enjoyable. The people I play are super sweats, and not because they probably want to be, but because the game forces them to be. This game is really sweaty. Like, it takes me 5 hours, okay, that's an exaggeration, maybe 2 or 3, to get a gameplay like this. Literally, it takes so long to just get this, and I'm not even doing great. I'm getting killed all over the place, but this is just the normal match I'd have in Modern Warfare 2 or 3, because I play that a bit more. This is just a normal match I'd get in the old CODs, you know, before skill-based matchmaking. Hell, this is a normal match I'd get on COD World War II. So, I don't know why I have to play 8 hours of pain just for this. And I mean pain. Like, some games I recorded them, but there's no point in even showing them, because my KD drops down so bad when I'm playing against these snipers, especially on what's it called, the ground war type game, the one that's basically Modern Warfare's ground war but worse. I don't play that anymore, because even though I really like it, I don't play it. There's snipers on every point. In one game, I emerged with a 0.25 KD, and I know that's horrible. I'm a bad player. I'm gonna say that. I'm not good. But the amount of snipers, I can't even move. And it's not like I was using the worst weapon in the game. I was using the M16. But no, I just couldn't move out of spawn, and that is every game. Assault, maybe Domination's a bit better, but mostly Assault is horrible, which I loved Assault in the beta. Assault was my favorite mode. And it's all due to skill-based matchmaking. Like, it just becomes so campy. People don't want to move because they want to have a perfect KD. And I'm not gonna talk about the chain feeds situation much, because I don't even know who the guy is. But yeah, he has been reverse boosting, and I just want to touch upon that briefly. I never actually reverse boosted. I don't think I've even thrown a C4 onto the ground to kill myself so I can get better lobbies. But the guy reverse boosted. He even admitted to it. Now, do I think it's shitty? Yes. Do I see why people are doing it? Yes. I mean, that's the only way to have fun. And while I don't really see the fun in fighting people in wheelchairs, I can see why. And if it teaches Treyarch a lesson about SBMM, I hope they keep on doing it, because The SBMM in this game, I swear it's worse than Modern Warfare. Like, I'm getting killed all over the place in my gameplay. I know it's nothing exuberant. If I really wanted to show you good gameplay, I have some really high streaks stocked up. Like, I've recorded it, but I just want to show you guys my normal matches. This is what an average match would be like in the past Call of Duty games. And to get here, to get to this level where I'm still dying all over the place, but I'm actually playing the game, I had to sweat out like 3 hours of pain. And honestly, when I took a break from Modern Warfare, gaming was pretty chill, to be fair. Like, I mainly played, let's say, Far Cry and other games like Watch Dogs, Just Cause. I mean, I just had a fun time, you know? I never started sweating. And it's not like I didn't play other multiplayer games. I even played Battlefield, and I rage a lot of Battlefield. I cannot stand playing Battlefield because I'm just that bad. But even that was pretty chill. But this game has got me back into sweating, like physically sweating, like not metaphorically like in the game. I'm physically sweating again because of this game. And that didn't happen since Modern Warfare. I do think the SBMM in this game is pretty thick. Now, I want to talk about something else. This game breaks consoles. Now, you've heard it over and over again, the game breaks consoles, yeah, whatever. It truly isn't well optimized in that way, because it's not bricked my console. Now, I play on a PS4 Pro, it's not a PS5. You'll realize that in the graphics. I'm sorry I couldn't get you the best graphics, but it'll have to do. It's broken it at least once a week. And by broken, I mean it did this. It freezes the game, right, while it's loading. And it's always while it's loading. And then the only thing I can do is quit, because it will just stay there, frozen. When I quit, it gives me the error message like any other PlayStation game. But after I get the error message, the PlayStation gets locked in a loop of just loading the please wait part of the error message. I cannot use my controller, I can't hard shut down it. The only thing I can do is unplug it. Which is great. I mean, the first night I got Cold War, I was playing the campaign in the Cuba mission. Froze. All I could do was stand there expecting my PlayStation to be destroyed forever and unplug it. Also, what I realized about these games is that my kill streaks barely do anything. It's weird, right? Like, I don't know why, but my napalms started to... I don't know if they've been nerfed, but my napalms just stopped working very well for a while. Now, I'm gonna put up some gameplay of a really good game now. A game that I have to just take billions of deaths for. Now, this isn't the best gameplay I've ever produced. I've even gotten a better gameplay in the alpha. But it's pretty good. It's actually a really nice gameplay. We're using the Krig 6. I haven't actually leveled it up. I just decided to use it because it was there, and you know, I wanted to use something different from the AK. The weapon balance in this game, I want to talk about that. I enjoy it more than Modern Warfare, whereas it's because there are more weapons to use, but they're way too OP or way too inconsistent. Now, Modern Warfare's meta throughout the year, I'd say, throughout the whole year, was M4A1, MP7, MP5, 725. And yeah, that was the whole meta. Most of other guns just didn't work. There was that one time where the Bruin worked well, and that was kind of it. and the asphalt kind of blew everything out the park at the end. But I don't know. It's just not the best weapon. Now in this game, the weapon balance is more spread. You've got your AK, which is OP. You've got your AUG and your M16, which are inconsistent and sometimes OP. You've got your Spaz 12, which is OP. Hell, both of the shotguns are OP and inconsistent. You've got the MP5, which I don't want to talk about it. It's horrible. I only used it because I had to. There was nothing else I could do at the start of the game. It dominated every lobby, and I mean, when you're at the start of a game, you obviously want to use all the weapons, all that stuff. I couldn't. I had to use the MP5 and the MP5 alone. The pistols are actually pretty nice. They're of course not meta, but they're nice. They're a nice sidearm, and it doesn't really hurt to have them. Again, the assault rifles are nice. SMGs, the AK-74, I'd say that's pretty meta, but it's not as good as the AK-47. Now, I listed a lot of guns there, but to be fair, you only see a select few in every lobby, which is really sad because one of my favorite weapons in the game is the XM4, and barely anyone uses it. Now, happily for me, I guess, because I think it's really powerful, but you only see a select few weapons. Like, it's mostly the MP5 and the AK, because they're just so good. And the campers. Now, it's not Modern Warfare level, probably because there's no claymores, but it's just not Modern Warfare level. But it's not good either. Like, as I said, every ground war match or whatever it's called, it's never free of campers, is what I'm trying to say. It's full of them. And then let's not forget Fireteam Dirty Bomb. That is just I don't even know how to explain it. It's really weird. Now I'll talk about some positives. The game's movement, nice. Not as good as Modern Warfare's, but really nice. Weapons, nice. They all feel great. I think there's a lot more rushing than Modern Warfare. The maps are better. I mean, of course, Nuketown is back. We all love Nuketown. Moscow is okay. I'm not a big fan of it. It's more of a Sledgehammer map, probably because Sledgehammer used to work on this game before Treyarch picked it up. And Satellite, I also love that map. I like what they did with like the strike team maps from Ground War, where they just scaled them down. That was also very cool, in my opinion. I like the maps. It's just, they're fun. Now, why am I not talking about zombies in campaign? Because I think they're pretty good. Now, zombies, in my opinion, it needs more maps and less crashes. And also the PlayStation only mode. If you're on PC or Xbox, don't feel as if you're left out. You really aren't. You just missed one day of pain. That's it. You got spared from one day of pain, because that's exactly what that game mode is. You go on it for one day, you think, okay, this is cool, and the next minute you're trying to sit awake while your own boredom is putting you to sleep. It's not like fighting zombies, it's like fighting your own boredom. It honestly is like that. It's horrible. It's boring. Like, as you could say, it has good structure, but it's just wannabe survival from Modern Warfare, but it's not survival. It just isn't. It's not zombies, it's not survival, and it's not a third zombies mode. It's crap. That's what it is, it's crap. And Yeah, Cold War is pretty good in my opinion, but it definitely needs some changes. Now, the Battle Pass in Season 1, I ain't getting it. I'm gonna hold out like Modern Warfare and probably buy it in Season 2 because Battle Pass 1 just doesn't seem that good. Like, the skins are just, I don't know, they're not that great. I mean, there's just a skin for Adler where he's basically dressed like Adler, but without the sunglasses. I guess there is like a KGB mission looking armor skin. That one's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure Woods with a mustache got leaked. Why would they do that to my boy Woods? I mean, I'm gonna buy the Battle Pass when Mason is a character. If Mason is a playable character in the Battle Pass, I'm gonna buy it. But it's looking to be Stitch, so I really don't care. Now, just to remind you, you're probably watching this and saying, man, this is trash-ass gameplay. Because it is! I don't even like it. I'm looking back on it and I'm saying, wow, this is just Modern Warfare 3 average. But in Cold War, for me, this is like high-end, top-tier gameplay. I was on for like 5... Again, exaggeration. I was on for maybe 2 hours, just getting shitty matches, no wins, and then I got this. And I'm pretty proud of it, okay? Now, it's not the best game, as I said, but I'm happy I got this because it was a fun little experience, and using the Krig 6 to actually get good gameplay is marvelous because I'd usually have to use the AK or, my personal favorite, the XM4. And the one thing that annoyed me, which this happened a while back in Cold War, actually I think it was the first week, when they nerfed the FFAR. I got it the night before, loved it. Next day, it was useless. Now, fortunately, the QBZ is practically kind of like it, so I'm happy for that, but my FFAR, come on guys, did you really have to nerf one of the most iconic Call of Duty guns, the FAMAS? You really had to nerf the goddamn FAMAS. Come on guys. Now, this last gameplay doesn't really matter. I'm just putting it in there to fill up some space in this all over the place rant, just so I can finish up quickly. The new kill streak system. I like it. I know that's a controversial view. I actually really like it. I think it's a nice touch that you don't have to sit in one corner and camp for the entire game to get a good streak, and everyone gets their streaks. You get yours, they get theirs. It still depends on skill. Now, I don't like the cooldowns. I think the cooldowns really ruin it, but it's still good enough. I mean, it works, and I like it. I like it more than Modern Warfare's bare bones kill streak system that was basically in every game after COD 4. I like the new one. It really rewards good objective play because good objective play is gonna mean a lot of deaths. Now, you'll say, well, a good objective play means not getting deaths and the objective, but you know what they say. Victory demands sacrifices. And I'd like to end it on that note. Now, right now, if we're just talking about the multiplayer in Cold War, I'd give it a 6.5 because it's still got things to work on. But I'm pretty sure in Season 1 we're gonna see some cool stuff and I'm going to be happy. Also, do let me know if you want me to make a video on the campaign discussing other topics. Last time I did Bell and I really enjoyed making that. Maybe I'll talk about Stitch and make up a theory about who he is, but That seems unlikely. Maybe I'll talk about Park or any of the characters. So do let me know if you like that. If you want more rants or talking over gameplay, just commentary, do let me know as well. I really enjoyed making this too. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Chill out. God damn, that's so stupid. Why did I end on that? Bye.